And Liston, there we are, going into the stalls. That's it, we're loaded for the Prix Du Jockey Club. They're off and racing. A decent break, apart from Sumbol, who was slowly out of the stalls and needs rousting along by Atzeni early on, but has quickly caught them up. Early on, Kawan is disputing it with the red sleeves alongside High Dynamite, the two leaders. Mostanier is right up with the green cap closest to us. And racing through the first 200 metres, High Dynamite steady back into fourth place to track them. Then War Dispatch, the green cap running on the rail. Sumbar's got right in amongst them now with the maroon jacket. Then Highland Reel racing to the outside of that one, followed by a stablemate Cape Clear Island. War Envoy, also for O'Brien, is running up against the rail. Characters racing two-thirds back along with Campione. Orange Jacket racing out wide. Well back, New Bay with the pink cap is about third last. Liston is second last, and Piment Rouge is the back marker, having completed the first 700 metres now. They continue along the back straight. A medium gallop here being set by Kawan, with Mostanier to the outside hidden with the green cap. Then it's Silver Wave up into third. Bright pink jacket on the inside. High Dynamite disputing third. Then to the outside, War Dispatch is running in fifth. Then Highland Reel is sixth as they come on the corner out of the back. Then Sumbal is about seventh. War Envoy running up against the rail. Then from Campione is out rather wide on the turn. Characterised two-thirds back with a green jacket. Then followed by Cape Clear Island, who's a long way back just in front of Liston. New Bay and Piment Rouge, the back marker, as they come on the home turn and round towards the home straight now. And it's Kawan who's still in the lead as they approach the corner. They have 700 metres to go from here. And it's Kawan who's going to lead them in. Purple jacket with the red cap. Challenging then to the outside is the green cap of Mostanier, who's right on terms. High Dynamite is even wider, being shaken up. Then Silver Wave, pink jacket against the rail. War Dispatch is going really well just behind them. Then Highland Reel is being hard driven. Here's Character with the green jacket, and New Bay racing home very wide with the pink cap, coming home very strongly inside the final 200 metres now. New Bay charging home very fast from Highland Reel, has gone second inside the final 100 metres now. New Bay, very impressive, goes on to score from miles back. He wins New Bay. It's Highland Reel for second, tight for third, then War Dispatch running up on the inside, may have just snatched third from Piment Rouge, who came home very late from the back of the field, followed then by Sumbal. Then came Silver Wave up against the inside. Silver Wave then followed by Character, and then came Cape Clear Island, who finished in midfield. Miles at the back was Campione and War Envoy. Well, New Bay, we said how impressive this horse was in defeat at Longchamp last time. The longer distance, the wide draw didn't really make any difference in the end, because he did exactly what we thought he was going to do, William. He just settled him out to the back, got him over near the inside, he saved ground on the turn, and when he asked his horse to go, the response was fantastic.
They're in the gate. And they're off in the Secretariat Stakes. And here's Closing Bell nearest the inside. Closing Bell, Crittenden in the royal blue. And there's Highland Reel, who's going out toward the front for Shaming Heffernan in an early move. And right toward the rail, it's Highland Reel, who sets the pace here in the Secretariat Stakes. Highland Reel leads by 3/4 of a length. Crittenden second on the outside. And the Italian Derby winner, Goldstream, keen up the inside for Brendan Avdullah, and right there too as they make their way toward the first turn. War Dispatch is a settled fourth. Then Closing Bell, Granny's Kitten, and Force the Pass has dropped back to seventh as they turn. The quarter in 24 and 2/5 seconds. It's Highland Reel who sets the course here as they round the first turn. Highland Reel out in front. Attains a very easy lead here. Highland Reel in front by 2.5. Crittenden just in second, and Goldstream third, and with the rail by a length. Then on the outside is War Dispatch in fourth by a length, followed by Granny's Kitten in the red cap. Holding the rail as they go up the back of the course is Closing Bell, and Force the Pass trail still. Half mile in 50 seconds flat. It's Highland Reel. Highland Reel continues to lead the way. Crittenden follows the leader. Highland Reel with just over 4 furlongs to go. Highland Reel continues to hold on to this lead from Crittenden, joined toward the inside by War Dispatch, who's now gained third, and Goldstream is in fourth as they enter the far turn now. Then Granny's Kitten at the inside, Closing Bell, and Force the Pass remains last. 3/4 for Highland Reel. 1 minute 14 and 3/5 seconds. Highland Reel looking to make all. Crittenden is right there along with Goldstream, who's now coming 3 deep for Brendan Avdullah. At the inside, War Dispatch has the green cap. Granny's Kitten forced the pass in the orange cap in behind horses. Closing Bell cut the corner. They're homeward bound, and it's Highland Reel. Highland Reel has made every yard. Deep in the final furlong, Highland Reel leads by 6. Forced the pass is staying on. Goldstream between horses. Crittenden drops back. It's Highland Reel. Highland Reel for Shamie Heffernan. It's a 4 Secretariat for Aidan O'Brien. Highland Reel won by 6.
.15 Longines Hong Kong Vase is about to get underway. Stand by for a start. All set, ready to race. Gates are open and they're off and running in the Vase, and a good level line out of the gates, although as I speak, Ming Dynasty's just struggling a little bit to go with them through the early stages, and Kaya is going to settle back in the field. Highland Reel began well and he's up vying for the lead. Flincher was away well also, as was Helene Happy Star and Helene Superstar. Ensuring got away nicely from Dominant, holding a prominent spot on the rail, and he's on the inside of the 3-year-old French colt Darien, followed then by the veteran Cirrus des Eggs, and then a gap to Preferment, who's in a little bit of a bustling match at this stage with Ming Dynasty, and they're keeping Canic Chase very wide as they work past the Longines timepiece. Settling back in the field now is Dominant. He's dripped a little bit back to third last from Harbour Master, who's second last as they pass the trainer's stand, and Kaya is back at the tail end of the field. Well, Highland Reel, Brian Moore rolls on and he takes the lead, a mile left to travel. It's Highland Reel leading by 3 parts of a length over in second position Cirrus des Eggs. He went forward and he now sits outside of the leader. Helene Happy Star travels sweetly in third, and so too does the favourite. He's travelling first class Flinch here. Behind him in economy is Canic Chase and Helene Superstar on the rail, but there's a move in the Vase, and Harbour Master not happy with the pace. Tommy Berrini takes off and he opens them up. Halfway point, 1,200 metres, and Harbour Master now strides clear. 2.5 lengths to Highland Reel and Cirrus des Eggs. 2.5 further back to Helene Happy Star with Flincher. They've had good runs. 1.5 length to Canic Chase from Helene Superstar and Darien in the middle. 2 away to the Australian galloper Preferment from Ensuring, and then Ming Dynasty. Dominant's now been shuffled back to second last, and 2 lengths last of all is Kyra as they work to the 800 metre point, and Harbour Master has the pace and he slows it down a touch now. Cirrus des Eggs is in clear-cut second. Highland Reel back to third from Helene Happy Star. Flincher, he's just waiting for a spot to go here, Cheminot. Helene Superstar. Darien starting to work between horses from Canic Chase. Preferment's coming wide, then Ensuring. Ming Dynasty with it all to do with Dominant and Kaya. They're in the straight. Harbour Master quickly joined by Helene Happy Star. But here comes the French champion, Flincher. He quickly looms up, and at the 250 he raced to the lead. Highland Reel tries to go with him. They beat off Helene Happy Star. Darien trailing up behind them. Highland Reel in for the fight. He regained the lead from Flincher. Then Darien, but it's Highland Reel. Aidan O'Brien, his first victory in the Hong Kong Vase, and Highland Reel defeats the defending champion. Highland Reel from Flinch here, and Darien third. Ming Dynasty got through to Helene Superstar and Harbour Master. Highland Reel has defeated Flinch here fair and square.
Sole 3-year-old. So that's it, the King George VI and Queen Elizabeth Stakes field, sponsored by Kipco, are loaded away at the 1.5 mile start. They're off and racing. Highland Reel jumps out well and is going to saunter to the lead at a very steady gallop through the first furlong. So Highland Reel has gone to the front and leads by a couple of lengths or so, but even though the field has strung out, it is not a strong early pace. Erupt and Wings of Desire in second and third places, with 2 lengths to the Royal Runner in the scarlet sleeves, Dartmouth, who shows in fourth. Sir Isaac Newton in the purple colours with the white cap comes next, with racing in 6th place. The checks of second step, and at the rear of the field is Western Hymn. So Highland Reel on the descent towards Swinley Bottom, setting an even gallop and leads by still just over a length from Erupt for France on the outside of the 3-year-old Wings of Desire, those two disputing second place. 4th place now for Sir Isaac Newton, who's moved up to the inside of Dartmouth as Highland Reel begins the steady turn at the far end of the course. Second step racing in 6th place, and Western Hymn at the rear of the field. So it's no longer a crawl, but Highland Reel has pressed on and got a bit of track position here. Ryan Moore just tried to steal a few lengths there on the descent and has gone 5 lengths to the good. Over in second, Wings of Desire. Erupt is back in third place with Sir Isaac Newton, and then Dartmouth, who'd be about 7 lengths off the leader. 3 lengths further back to second step, and then Western Hymn. 6 furlongs to travel. They are at the halfway stage. Highland Reel out in front, leads by 4 lengths. Wings of Desire in second. Erupt, Sir Isaac Newton, and Dartmouth in third, fourth and fifth places with 5 furlongs to go. So Highland Reel just given a breather, coming back to the field. It's been a stop-go gallop so far. In second is Wings of Desire. So Isaac Newton closes to dispute third place with Erupt. Then Dartmouth in the scarlet sleeves. Then second step, Western Hymn at the rear of the field. Ryan Moore out in front has dictated the gallop he wishes on Highland Reel and is now on the home turn, leading by over a length. Wings of Desire continues to stalk the leader. Third then for Sir Isaac Newton, Erupt. Dartmouth yet to make a move, as now turning for home. Highland Reel tries to press on. It's Highland Reel approaching the 2. Wings of Desire angles out for first crack at the leader, who's still out in front by over a length. Then in third place, Erupt. Sir Isaac Newton. Dartmouth with a little bit of work to do. Highland Reel hanging tough out in front. Still leads by over a length. Wings of Desire is in second place, the 3-year-old. So far it's gone according to plan for Ryan Moore. And Highland Reel still leads by over a length from Wings of Desire. A tactical masterclass by Ryan Moore as Highland Reel won the King George. In second was Wings of Desire. They were just about the first 2 throughout. Dartmouth runs on, may have grabbed third for Sir Isaac Newton in fourth. Across the course next with Western Hymn, Erupt and second step.
First, number 3.
Side stall, they're all in line, ready for a start. They're off in the Breeders' Cup turf. And Ecto comes out running on the lead. Ashley Love Sugar is away running in second, and there goes Highland Reel to the outside. And he's intent on the lead, and Highland Reel will take over as the field races down that hill. Highland Reel in front. Ecto is running in second position. Ashley Love Sugar third on the outside by another 2.5. Then Money Multiplier. Flincher is fifth early on, and he's down on the inside. Money Multiplier, a little bit hard to control there. He's very headstrong. Then it's Twilight Eclipse. Ulysses to the outside. Rallis and the Big Hoss. Found finds herself about 15 lengths off of her stablemate, and then comes Mondelist on the inside in Texas Rayano. The first quarter was slow, 24 and 4/5 seconds for Highland Reel. Highland Reel the leader by 2.5 as they race past the stands for the first time. Ecto is hard in hand in second. On the outside is Ashley Love Sugar third by 3. And they're followed by Money Multiplier and his stablemate Flincher to the inside, who is a covered up 5th and 7 lengths off the lead after a 48 flat half mile. So it has been an easy tempo for Highland Reel up front. And then it's Twilight Eclipse, Ulysses, Mondelist on the inside, found in between horses. Rallis is next, and then the Big Hoss and Texas Rayano. So it's been advantage Highland Reel so far. Seamus Heffernan has had an easy pace here with Highland Reel onto the backstretch. The first 3 quarters up in 1:12 and 3. They've got a 3.5 length lead. Ecto is running in second. Ashley Love Sugar and Gary Stevens on the outside of Javier Castellano and Flincher, who are now 9 lengths off the lead as Highland Reel's rolling up front here. Highland Reel's trying to put him away right now. He's opened up 8 lengths on the field, racing for the far turn. They're going at it right now. Highland Reel, all alone, 8 lengths in front of Ecto and Ashley Love Sugar. Flincher is now being asked to quicken, and he's moving up. He's within 9 lengths of the lead, but Highland Reel's out there by himself as they're coming to the top of the stretch, and he's under a full out drive, and they're into the stretch in the Breeders' Cup turf. Highland Reel, 6 in front of Flincher, who's got a furlong to run him down. Found is back there running in 5th. 16th to go. Highland Reel by 4. Flincher cutting into the gap, but he's running out of time. Highland Reel by 3. Highland Reel is a Breeders' Cup champion. And then it was Flincher. He was second best today. Found was third. A photo for 4th. It may have gone to Ashley Love Sugar. The final time was 2 minutes, 23 seconds flat.
Big team.
Kong Vase 2016. The gates are open and they're off and racing. Highland Reel jumped away perfectly. Nearer the inside, Eastern Express away fast, along with Anticipation. Highland Reel travelling forward in the middle, along with also Smart Layer. Keshwar's a touch wide, and he's going to ease back in behind the speed. Helene Happy Star, followed by Silver Wave holding a spot on the fence. It's quite crowded there. Flame Hero and Big Orange in the middle as they come past the judge with a circuit to travel, and Ryan Moore is pushing on, and he has the favourite in front, a lap out. Highland Reel shows the way as they run past the Longines timepiece. Eastern Express second. Elaine Happy Star working up to the outside of the leader. Anticipation will settle down in fourth. Big Orange is caught 3 deep. Down on the rail is Silver Wave. The middle a length away is Flame Hero. Deep out on the course, Smart Layer. She can't get in. Followed then by Garland, Gary and Satono Crown midfield defence. A length away then to 1 Foot in Heaven with Nuovo Record to the outside. The New Zealand galloper Benzini's back second last. The Singapore galloper is last of all, Keshwar. They're in the back, 1,300 metres to go, and Highland Reel has the lead. He got a little bit of pressure there from Big Orange, who quickly whipped around them and goes up into second. 1,200 metres out. Eastern Express holding a good spot third. So too is Helene Happy Star, followed by Silver Wave, who hasn't spent a penny. Deeper out on the track then, as they work towards the 1,000 metres, is Anticipation with Smart Layer. Then a length to Satono Crown on the inside of Flame Hero, followed by Garland Gary, who's losing ground. Benzini, Keshwar. Then came 1 Foot in Heaven as they really pack up 800 metres out. 2 lengths last of all is Nuovo Record, who's got it all to do. Highland Reel down the side, 650 metres to go. He leads by a length. Helene Happy Star. Eastern Express as they approach the home turn. Followed then as they come up towards the bend by Smart Layer. She's under pressure, but Highland Reel will corner in front in the vase as they swing for home. And Ryan Moore turns up the heat now, and Highland Reel dashed away. Eastern Express trying to stick on. Helene Happy Star, Satono Crown coming out of the pack. Further back to 1 Foot in Heaven. Then came Flame Hero. Highland Reel in full flight. There's only one danger. It's the Japanese charger, Satono Crown. He's got 3 to make up. Highland Reel kept going. Satono Crown is lifting. Satono Crown is cutting down Highland Reel, and he'll take the vase. Japan conquer. Satono Crown from Highland Reel. They're 8 lengths in front of the rest. Maybe 1 Foot in Heaven third. Close up Nuovo Record.
Coronation Cup and the field jump away. Highland Reel is immediately well to the fore in company with Journey as they make this climb, which lasts for best part of 3 furlongs. Hawkbill in the blue colours with the white face towards the outside of the white cap. Blue jacket racing in fourth of Prize Money. Racing in mid-division, Elbereth is on the inside of Idaho, then Red Verdon, US Army Ranger towards the back with Frontiersman, and Air Pilot is right at the back and would be about 8 to 10 lengths off the leaders as they make their way up past the 10 furlong start. Highland Reel out in front, attended by Prize Money and Hawkbill. The Godolphin pair in second and third places. Journey and Elbereth are the next pair. Idaho is sixth in the run line, just ahead of Red Verdon. Then 8th place for US Army Ranger, Frontiersman, and Air Pilot continues at the back. So Highland Reel largely unpestered here. Hawkbill happy to sit relatively passively outside the leader, and those front 2 being tracked by Prize Money in third. Fourth for Journey in the headgear. Elbereth and the sheepskin noseband is in 5th place. The white jacket just ahead of Idaho, who races in 6th. Red Verdon, US Army Ranger. Then the red cap of Frontiersman. Air Pilot is still last of all. So they're preparing to take the turn, having completed the climb. And out in front, it is Highland Reel who leads by just over a length, with in second place Hawkbill. Very little change in the play, with Prize Money in third, Journey in 4th place for Frankie Dettori, just ahead of Elbereth, and Idaho striding into 6th. Red Verdon, US Army Ranger, Frontiersman and Air Pilot. So now this descent down towards Tattenham Corner. Highland Reel leads it by just over a length. Hawkbill, white face, blue colours in second place, and in third, as they prepare to take the turn, is Prize Money. Journey getting closer to dispute third place. Idaho striding with purpose on the outside of Elbereth. US Army Ranger trying to get a little bit closer as Ryan Moore just stokes the coals out in front. Hawkbill immediately is sent off in pursuit, but still Highland Reel has the lead. Prize Money in third, Journey in fourth, then Elbereth. Idaho slightly outpaced when it lifted. Frontiersman trying to stay on with Red Verdon. Hawkbill battle join now with Highland Reel, and the 2 of them stretch on in the Coronation Cup with 2 furlongs to go. Highland Reel hanging tough, hanging up the camber, leads from Hawkbill, who at the moment can't get by. Frontiersman has done an awful lot of running in the red cap. Highland Reel appears to have fought off Hawkbill. Frontiersman, the Godolphin horse, is bearing down on the leader. Highland Reel, Frontiersman hanging in behind the leader, and that's going to prove crucial as Highland Reel won the Coronation Cup. Well from that outside gate, and they jump away. So let's see the tactics. Johannes Vermeer is going forward, but likewise Highland Reel, and
also Scottish with that white cap. So it's Scottish who moves forward in company with Johannes Vermeer. Now as the bend will loom shortly, Highland Reel in the purple colours will get in on the outside of the leader. So Johannes Vermeer takes the sit alongside the green colours of Decorated Knight. In 5th place is Ulysses, who is up on the outside of the silver jacket. In 6th place of Mektal, and then towards the back of the field we have Jack Hobbs in the all-blue colours, and last of all Queen's Trust in the red with the white sash. So they're now making this steady turn, and they'll begin the climb as they pass the mile point. And out in front, it is Scottish who shows the way. Second for Highland Reel, who's happy at the moment to sit a length off the leader, with 2 lengths back to Decorated Knight, who shows in 3rd. Johannes Vermeer has been joined by Ulysses, and they share 5th place as they make their way inside the final 6 furlongs. Jack Hobbs on the outside of Mektal, and then the last horse of all is Queen's Trust. So out in front as they make their way on down towards the final 4 furlongs, it is Scottish who shows the way. Highland Reel still not putting any pressure on the leader in 2nd place. In 3rd we have the green jacket of Decorated Knight. Ulysses on the outside of Johannes Vermeer. Jack Hobbs just trying to get a little bit closer, narrow the gap between himself and Highland Reel. Still on the rails is Mektal, and Queen's Trust continues to be held up. Scottish is now trying to put some pace into this race. Highland Reel in 2nd place is still poised to have first crack. Decorated Knight, then Ulysses peels off. On the outside we have Jack Hobbs in the all-blue colours, then Johannes Vermeer. Scottish giving a bold sight. Highland Reel gathered together. Ulysses down the outside, the green colours of Decorated Knight, then Jack Hobbs. Queen's Trust towards the outside with a white face. This is really in the balance. Ulysses in the noseband. Highland Reel digging in the far side. Decorated Knight between the pair. Queen's Trust trying to get on terms. Over on the far side, Highland Reel has fought his way to the front. All tenacity, all class, and victorious in the Prince of Wales.
Elaine Charisma and Goldmount joins them. They're set, ready, they're racing now in the Vase. And Talismanic began fast. Kaseki a little slow to get moving. Away quite well is Eagle Way with Helene Charisma, and Highland Reel began nicely. Tosin Basil is also in a prominent spot from Danehill Kodiak, and then Chemical Charge. Tiberian getting back in the field along with Goldmouth. Smart Call has found the rail, and Kaseki's going to settle at the tail end of the field. It's Helene Charisma charging along under San Clipperton. A circuit of Chartin to go. Helene Charisma leads from Highland Reel, who's gradually working his way into 2nd. On the outside of Talismanic in 3rd. Eagle Way running 4th, left without cover. A length away then to Danehill Kodiak on the outside of Max Dynamite. Tosin Basil's in the 2nd part of the field, travelling on the outside of the 6-year-old South African mare Smart Call. Then Chemical Charge. Goldmount settling 3rd last. A length away to Tiberian, and 2 back last of all is Kaseki as they head into the back. 1,400 metres to go in the Longines Hong Kong Vase. And Helene Charisma shows the way. Highland Reel creeping a little closer now. They're 2 lengths on Talismanic, who settled lovely in 3rd. 2 back then to Chemical Charge on the outside of Eagle Way. 2 further back, Max Dynamite inside of Tosin Basil, who's settled nicely. The Japanese 3-year-old Kaseki, he's on the move around them. Going around Chemical Charge, Smart Call. Tiberian gets onto his back, and Goldmount is last of all. Highland Reel now up outside of, as they sweep down the side of the course, Helene Charisma. 800 metres to go in the Vase. They're 2.5 clear from Talismanic, who's had a lovely sit in the race. Eagle Way's now pushing off the fence. Danehill Kodiak's under pressure. Kaseki's very wide. Tosin Basil starting to creep through. Then Max Dynamite getting well back. Tiberian and also Smart Call with Goldmount. They come to the corner, and Highland Reel now pushed on. Takes the lead from Helene Charisma. Talismanic stalking. Then came Max Dynamite. Further out is Tosin Basil now winding up. Highland Reel in front. He's vulnerable. Tosin Basil. Talismanic. They run to him. Then came Chemical Charge running a big race from Max Dynamite. Talismanic gets on terms with Highland Reel. He won't surrender. Tosin Basil's run is coming to an end, but Irish eyes are smiling. Highland Reel, what a fitting finale. Highland Reel takes the Vase from Talismanic. Tosin Basil, Chemical Charge ran a massive race. Then Max Dynamite from Goldmount, Smart Call. Eagle Way, Kaseki couldn't come on. Chemical Charge towards the back, Tiberian, and Helene Charisma is last.